hitting every time, man. I feel like I'm in the movie theater. I just peace and love.
Dolby
What's up,
Digital.
everybody? Welcome to the Hell of Years podcast. It's Wednesday night, and we're gonna hang out. And tonight, though, it's just me and my brother Maintain
What's
to get this
happening?
started with. You know what I'm saying? What's up, brother? How you feeling tonight, man?
Man, I'm feeling groovy, man. I ain't got no complaints at all. It's been a good week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I've
We've
seen
been
a
on the
lot of
run.
you recently.
Right, I was
was
gonna
just
go
down
there,
in
bro.
Sacramento last weekend. You was up here the week
Exactly.
before that, man.
Right, good energy, man. Good
It's a
seeing
good
you like
thing,
that.
man.
And
We gotta
wifey,
say-
man.
Right? We got to say what's up to Will and Justin and Berto, everybody that's already tapping in, man. We're going to have a good time tonight because we're going to give it up for the Organic King, that boy from Hunters Point, man, Larry June. Now, I got to say this. I'm getting up on my Larry June game. I'm late to the show, right? Maintain put me up on him last year, and I've been learning. And this latest project he just put out with the Alchemist, The Great Escape, it's fucking ill.
Level,
it's
bro.
fucking dope. So
sure.
we figured, we got to give it up to Larry June. And it was his birthday last weekend on Saturday,
Right.
April 8th, which was my anniversary, 18th
Wow.
anniversary. That's
There
why
it
we were
goes.
down in Sacramento. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But, we just got to, check the temperature real quick. So how was your work day? What do you got shaking for this week? What's going on out there in Sacramento for you this week, brother?
Man. Work was good. And my daily or weekly grind is keeping this music intact and getting with the team on these visuals. So we got, I think it's Gangstar next week. So I'm going to dig in on that Thursday,
Sure.
Friday. You know what I mean? Keep trying to hit them up. But excited for the world to catch what we do tonight. I'll tell y'all that. I'm going to go ahead and say that off
We got
top.
to talk a little bit about that before we get to it, too, because you took a little trip to the Bay. I mean, if you're going to do a Larry June episode, you certainly got to get out to the SCO and just some of the footage along the way, man. And then we got a special guest on the song who's going to join us in a little bit, our homie Soulcat. So, yeah, man, this is an exciting one to share with everybody tonight.
Frisco is an inspiring place, whether it's it's the weather, it's the people, it's the food, it's the culture, it's the diversity. It's just Frisco. The whole world love San Francisco in some kind of way or love the Bay Area, man. So yeah, man, we went and pulled up out there. Ghost hopped in the ride with me, you feel me? Jose met us out there and we got to cooking, man.
Yeah, it was pretty special for me too because when I was out in Sacramento, we met up with wifey and I met up with Maintain on Saturday morning, and we had a nice little brunch. And then what were we drinking on too, man? What was that?
That was that some kind of mezcal, you know what I mean? That real smoky tequila is what I call it.
Yeah, that shit was good
I've
though,
been
man.
in
We
love
started
with it,
early. We
man.
was like
Yeah.
10:15 up in the cantina getting busy. But then we did go and say what's up so I could meet Ghost in person, part of the Focus 16, part of the Hell of Years family. Y'all saw him at the tail end of the 1 year episode, but just to get to meet him in person was great. I'm gonna slide back out to Sacramento soon because I want to check in with Jose, and then we gotta get out to the Bay and spend some time with Domino. But did you spend some time with Domino when you slid out to the Bay too? I feel like he's making an appearance, right?
It's crazy you said that was his birthday, and I just was like, hey, I'm about to go to Frisco and do what I need to do. So there was a lot of good birthday energy, just a good vibe the whole day, man. Y'all anniversary. I did pull up on Domino when I was out there. What's good, Dante? And just enjoyed the Bay, man. I pulled into Oakland too, so you know what I mean. Shout out to my San Francisco family who has a business in Oakland, which is my boy Don Toriano from Fully Loaded, So it was a good time, man. I wouldn't try to show love to two black businesses in the Bay Area that I'm affiliated, aware of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so plug those again one more time because we're all
you
about
got Vegan Mob,
love, right?
That's in Oakland. You feel me? Okay. That's Don Toriano's restaurant, which is a hit. I watched Bruh grind from. I lived in Oakland at the time, and he was my neighbor. That's how I ended up meeting him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just good energy. Then he got to selling plates one day, and it went from the plates to the Vegan Mob truck, and then they kind of put a real stamp in that area there in the Bay Area, and you know what I mean? And then Honey Bear Boba, that's a business that Larry June is a investor, part owner in. Okay. And I love boba and bubble tea, so I pulled up, man. You know
Wait, is that? No, that wasn't that bullshit dessert that we got.
That was like the fake version. Yes, bro. That's still where you. Yeah,
that was some bullshit, bro.
That's not it, bro. I don't know who made those, who came up with that shit, but the real deal.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, generations.
Well, that was like some. I don't know if it was in Chinese or Japanese or Korean. But remember, we had to use the Google Translate, like on
right,
the
to
app
figure out
where
what
you
it
like.
said.
If y'all don't know this, you can use the Google Translate app and like just aim it at some shit that's written in another language, and it'll like kind of translate it for you and write it right in the picture. It's kind of cool.
It's funny when I was out there. Sis asked me about it. She was like, "You want one of the ice creams?" I'm like, no, nobody.
Yeah, we ain't had them since, bro.
Bro.
That was some bullshit. And then I got to shout out my cousin Brent too, because he came out. What's up, family? And Saturday morning before me and Maintain and wifey went over to the cantina, I had some coffee with my cousin, my family right there, and we just had good talk. So, man, I'm excited to build with you too, brother, man. We got a lot of good things happening, man. And Will was just saying that Larry June is actually got some shows coming up that y'all can get some tickets for this summer in Sacramento at the Ace of Spades. So that's kind of official.
That'll be the weekend after Doughy Day, so that's dope. Good energy already be running through the city. Yeah,
that's what's up right there. Yeah, CJ Trot was saying that translates to lifesaver because I mean he's over there in Okinawa. I feel like sometimes you just don't know what it says on the sign or like
you're not gonna always know, man. It's not your language.
You know, that's what it is. So
it's crazy what technology do.
Larry June's birthday last weekend. Obviously, we're gonna celebrate him in a little bit and talk about the man. Had to celebrate my anniversary. I just want to give y'all a little bit of details on what happened when we were in Sacramento because we flew down Friday morning. And the plan was just to hang out, you know, have some good meals, have reservations at a couple of spots. But we were staying at the Sawyer, which is like kind of connected to the Golden One where the Sacramento Kings play. And they were playing the Warriors that night. And we're like, fuck it, let's go see the game. And the game was dope. It was the last like regular season game of the season. But it didn't really matter that much because the Kings had already clinched. And the Warriors, I think they did kind of need to win because then if they won again, it mattered like who they were going to end up playing, which happens to be the Sacramento Kings for the first round. It's going to be insane and tickets are like crazy expensive. But anyway, we went to the game and it was fucking a blast. As soon as we walk in, right? Like a minute in, I bump into Falade's younger brother, Neek. And like, this is family right here. We just bow. We didn't know we were going to run into each other. He was like, happy anniversary. It was fucking awesome. And so we enjoyed the game. It was great. But we had flown down to Sacramento because we wanted to see John Mayer. Now, John Mayer is one of my wife's favorite artists, probably is her top artist. We've seen him before at the Columbia Gorge, which is a fantastic venue. If you're ever out in Washington, it's dope as fuck. It's kind of like Red Rocks. It's one of those places that you want to go see an outdoor concert or festival at. Anyway, that was years ago. We saw John Mayer. We said if he ever goes on like a solo acoustic tour, we got to be there. He just happens to be doing this tour right now, and he was in Sacramento on our anniversary, so it was like a no-brainer. We're going to fly out. We can say what's up to Maintain. We can check in. I can show her my old stomping grounds in old Sacramento. We were walking over there on the cobblestone streets. I showed her where the old radio station was. We had a great meal at this fantastic steakhouse that the homie Brent was telling me about. It's called Echo and Rig. It was delicious. Y'all should check it out if you're in Sacramento. And then we went to the show VIP, and we were second row, right in the middle of the stage, and it was like John Mayer did a private concert for us, and it was fucking awesome. So that's what we did when we were in Sacramento, and it was magical. And I know I've said this before, but if there's an artist or an event or a place or something that you want to do, I know shit is expensive. Yeah, it is expensive. Pick up some overtime, save your money, don't spend it on some other bullshit. Do the things that you want to do and see the artists and go to the shows so you don't miss out. Because there's just something special about experiencing art that you love being created right in front of you. And when I watched this boy John Mayer with nobody else on stage, y'all, like not a motherfucking anybody, not a drummer, not another guitar player, not some backup singers, not a nothing. And he rocked from like 9 o'clock to like 11:15 and just fucking murdered it because he's a real musician. And it was inspiring and it was dope and I fucking loved it. So that's what I think y'all should do. Go see some shows. I got some tickets. Listen to this, Maintain. Got an email yesterday in the morning that was like Foo Fighters are playing 3 like shows. One was in Lake Tahoe, another in Utah, and then one was in Spokane in August. So, you know, I had to get some Foo Fighters tickets because I think I shared about what happened last year when we had tickets to a couple of the shows and tragically their drummer had passed and they canceled their tour and didn't know if they were ever going to do anything again. Well, it's kind of a different version of the band because obviously you're missing Taylor Hawkins. But We're going to get to see him this summer, and I'm excited. Then I got Macklemore tickets, and we got the Wu-Tang tickets. And again, y'all just go see the people that you love, because there ain't nothing like live music and experiencing that art in person. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say.
It's real, bro. They can hear your passion. I heard it. You went on a good one, but you got to do those things.
I love going to shows and concerts. And I know there's a lot of people who don't do it like at all, that are like, I don't really go. You know, and I know for some people, it's like they love going to basketball games, or they love going to NASCAR. They like going to fucking Broadway plays. I know people that do all those things. For me, I just really love to go be in the presence of some dope music and to see that art created right in front of me and let my ears hear it. You know, what's up, Alio? He's tapping in tonight. You know what I mean?
Nothing beats live shows when you like an artist, or you get to a live show and you've never heard of artists and they just amaze you for the first time. You only get that experience being in front of them.
Man, you know, it was tough, and I wish I would have had more time to spend with you too. But there's like 20 like solid people that I wish I would have had some time to connect with everybody. You know, like Dante was like, I got to catch you on the next one. Absolutely. And like Rick Dick hit me, was like, bro, I was at the game. Fuck. And I was like, oh man, I just was thinking there's so many people and so much history that we got.
A lot of love for you.
I got to slide out to Sacramento a little bit more, is I think the takeaway for all this.
That's it, man. You know, it's one of your homes, man.
You already know. So we got shout out to homie Freeze too. He announced with Nick Cannon they got a new show that's starting in the morning. I forget the launch date. It's coming soon though. I think in a week or two, on AMP, which is like Amazon's new platform that you can kind of, it's like a Spotify or podcaster thing, but you can download this app. I'm not sure if it's through the internet, like on just like a website or whatnot, but there's an app called AMP, and Nick Cannon's doing a new show, and our big homie Freeze is a producer for us. So just want to shout out and salute the homie right there. You already know. See, this is what Alberto's saying. He likes going to festivals and to mosh pit and listen to music that hits his soul. I'm too old to be down there doing mosh pit stuff, though. I don't want to hurt my hip or throw my knee out or anything, you know? All right, so I guess we got to get
it says moving. The show is going to air 9 a.m. Eastern beginning on April 24th.
Okay, yeah. So it's just a couple of weeks away. It's less than 2 weeks. So y'all definitely check out Nick Cannon's new show, because the big homie Freeze is producing it, and, you know, we're proud of him. And Nick Cannon's a very entertaining dude. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Wifey want to make sure we added and that we looked hot when we were down there. We did look very nice. I had
on point.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, so I guess maybe to warm up, like, should we just like play a little like Larry June in the background or something?
I think we should do that, man. I think people in the comments that already know about him should throw a few songs up there too, see what we can come up with. I'll be here all day.
Hey, so let's do this, man. I think I need your help on this, man. Get me started on the conversation on who is Larry June.
Dope ass businessman, dope father, good example of a black man, super dope MC, like wordsmith for sure. Kind of an ultimate hustler, man, and the underdog too. I want to say that, man. I always root for the underdog because I know what that struggle is like, and you can see his grind. He one of those artists that took advantage of the pandemic. Larry June had close to damn near 20 projects in like 2 years. You feel me? Making that run. And what I like about this project coming with Alchemist, a lot of people get this run, right? And then they end up, you know, you can do, how do I want to say this? He could have made like a more friendly record per se. You feel me? If you understand who he is. But I feel like he threw it back, kind of, you know, even a salute to Mac Dre, bro. This album is real conceptual. Alchemist got some crazy samples in there, whether it's an audio sample or it's the beats being chopped up. It's an experience, man. You guys figure out what that cover means as far as the name, The Great Escape. And you listen close to the interludes in the small moments. He's telling y'all how he's trying to escape the game, man, and switch to the next level, man. So they've been going crazy with this shit, bro. You've been watching the visuals. They overseas with. I think they have one called Porsches in Paris or something.
Yeah,
there's bananas. You feel me?
Too, I think.
Yeah.
So I know he's from Hunters Point, right? He's a Frisco dude, but he's got roots in Atlanta and some in the 707 too. Yeah, like am I right on that? I know he spent some time growing up in Atlanta as well.
Exactly. Like he did some time in Vallejo. I can't super quote it, but I know he's got a lot of love for Vallejo because you hear it in the music, and he speaks to certain people and so forth.
So what I've noticed, a few of the homies that I told we were gonna do an episode tonight on Larry June, several of them were like, I don't know about dude. And that's how I was last year when you were like, what's your favorite Larry June shit? And I was like, I don't know about Larry June. And you were like, what? Bro, you got to get up on Larry June, right? And so I started to listen to him a little bit. And I remember I listened to his first album, which I think was, it came out in like 2010, right? So I think that's where I started when you told me I should check out Larry June. And the first couple tracks, I was like,
you started further back than I did.
Yeah,
I didn't catch him in
but
2010.
he sounded like Mac Dre to me. Like he sounded like, he was heavily influenced by the Bay and by Mac Dre. And he was bussing and he was just talking about smoking weed and like hustling and shit. And it was cool. But this new album with Alchemist and Larry June really has my ear. And I really want to salute Alchemist for what like he's just been doing the last couple of years, man. And he's been in the game for a very long time. Always a dope ass producer. And he can spit too. But like I appreciate that he just seems like he's in such a good place spiritually and just in his energy and like what he can create now and the samples that he flips and just like almost everything he puts out. Yeah, he goes crazy. I just feel that shit. So like I was really excited about this album. You know?
Boldy James. Let me give you that name and everybody paying attention who don't know. What Alchemist does with Boldy James, bro. Boldy James is from Detroit. They go bananas, bro, for sure. Yeah. It's a project called it's Bo Jackson. Check it out, man. Yeah, Alchemist is deep with it, man. Done a lot with Griselda the last few years too.
Yeah, I'm fucking with Alchemist, man. I'm fucking with Larry June, and we're gonna talk all about what he's got going on right now. I know he's on tour. He's actually coming out here to Portland in June, and like Will was saying just a minute ago, he's gonna be coming out and rocking in Sacramento, probably in a town near you, because I know he's just
I think he's in Oakland on like the 27th.
Yeah, he's just steady.
Then they hit Amsterdam real quick, right?
Yeah, that's what it is right there. Hey, but check this out, man. We're gonna bring in the homie from.
Let's do that.
Fairfield right here, over here. Let me see if I can
say it backwards. 707.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna bring him in real quick one time. Let's see if we can make this work right here. If I push some buttons right, wasn't all the way
go to where you wanted it.
It says he's in the green room, so I guess I got to remove him from the green room real quick. Yeah. There we go. That's now. Then I push that button, and then I push right here. Yeah, there he is, man.
What's up with it?
Soulcat joining us live tonight, man, from the back, man. What's up, family? How you feeling tonight, boss?
Man, I'm doing well, man. I'm blessed, brother.
Yeah, man. So we want to introduce y'all to, man, this is a real artist, a real musician, and he's got our slap of the week that we're going to be talking about here in just a minute when we're going to hit you with that 90 and the 65. But, man, Maintain, let me have you join Soulcat right here, because I know y'all got together for this record. Boy? That y'all are going to do tonight, man. But Soulcat, welcome to the podcast, man. Thanks for taking a few minutes to hang out with us tonight, brother.
Hey, man, thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about, tell the listeners, man. Give just a little backstory, man. You've been doing music for a long time. I know you've been drumming since you were a little kid in the choir and DJing and just all kinds of stuff. But you got some music out right now that's really, really quite impressive, man. So give us a little backstory.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I came up in the game, man. Pops was in it. It's just in the bloodstream, man. You know what I'm talking about? So I just, I've always wanted to make some real good music, put myself around people that make real good music. And, it's starting to come to fruition a little bit,
So we just started doing these slap of the weeks. And the first one we did, was that bands? We did bands with that new 40 that he did out there at Granby.
Oh, that's a banger.
That shit is
that song go crazy.
And hey,
that reminded me of being in high school and marching band so much.
Right now, I know you said you played in the band. Now you say you drummed but you sang too, and you're just a man of many musical talents.
I play some other instruments. I play some other instruments too, man. But yeah,
That's impressive right there. Last week, have you heard that new DJ Quick record? It's called Class, because I don't know if you heard it, but it's fucking ill, dude. Yes, I love it.
Hey, that's typical Quick.
I know, because he's a real musician. And I feel like you being a musician, like you hear it in his production and just how he writes. Like there's something different about somebody who really understands music. And I'm not saying that there's not a lot of great MCs and producers, but there's something different when you understand and can feel it in another way. And Quick is like that.
Yeah. Right. Music theory
this week, though, we're feeling this record that you got with Matic on, our brother Stresmatic. You know what I'm saying? This record, I just want you to talk a little bit about the 90 and the 65, and then we'll play it. Tell us a little bit more about that record right there, bro.
Man, so it's kind of crazy because it's kind of exactly what it was all about. I was driving home from work, man, driving this big old van, and I was actually doing probably right around like 83, and I was like, oh man, I better slow down, man. I can't be doing 90 and a 60. I can't be doing 90 and a 65. Hell no, not in a work van, right? So I was like, ooh, 90 and a 65. So I pulled out my phone real quick as I'm driving. And I found this beat, man, that my man Jazz Jessen did, man. Shout out to Jazz. Yeah, and it just fit. Just put it together, man, and you know, like making good music.
Yeah, and then how did you get with Matic on that? How did y'all connect on that, man?
Well, Matic is my dude, man. Matic is my brother for real, man. Even outside of music, so just respecting his know on about, you know, what's going and what ain't. You know what I mean? Like I ran it through him and he was like, ooh. He's like, that's going. And I said, okay. I said, cool. So he said, hey, I told him, I said, man, you know what? I said, I think I'm gonna need you on this one. He said, I got you.
And that's what it is. Well, we're gonna play it for y'all because this shit is fire, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit. I want to get your take on somebody like Larry June too. So, Kat, I want to see you know, what your thoughts are on the man. You know, you rep the Bay, so we want to get some of your insight on the man. But right now, man, we're gonna play this record for you, man. It's called 90 and the 65. I'm gonna turn it up so that we got some slap going on right here. Y'all check this out.
Sixty-five.
I'm doing 90 and a 65, yeah. And I'm on my way to you. Said I'm trying to get to you. I'm doing 90 and a 65, yeah. And I'm on my way to you. Said I'm trying to get to you.
That shit feels so good. I never thought doing 90 and 65 could feel so sexy and so like fucking dope,
and grown, and like, you know what? I'm gonna risk it real quick, man.
Hey, Soulcat, that fucking is incredible, man. That salute to you, man. That's a great record right there, man. Yeah.
Appreciate you.
I don't know if you say, but Domino was saying, "Fuck, I'm nodding my head so hard my blunt fell out my beanie."
Hey, I appreciate you, Domino, man.
Yeah, and then our homeboy Justin from the other side of the world, he's out there in Okinawa, is just saying, man, it's gonna be stuck in his head, man. He already know, man. That shit just hits, dude. And we were talking about this before we got started. You know, you have that soulful R&B, like you can sing, and whereas like in the 90s in that shit, yeah, and it's like I don't know, it just feels like some of that is missing, but like that felt like some bass shit, but it felt like some like R&B kind of like, I don't know, some hip hop R&B shit, man. What's your take on like just that area and that genre of music and like what you are trying to bring back to that, man?
That's pretty much exactly what it is, man. Like I know what the R&B thing is about. You know what I mean? The way that R&B cats from the Bay do music, all the way from Tony. To the way In Vogue got down, to the way
Jay Valentine,
man, Jay Valentine,
Lavity,
that dude is a monster, man.
Right.
Look at her. You know what I mean? Look at
right. She took the world over, bro.
There's just a way that we do music in the Bay. You know what I mean? When it comes to R&B style music, you know, and that's just I definitely have to come with that. You know what I mean? Being a Bay boy, so
I think the world forgets how influential the Bay Area is to R&B music. Like you go dig into it, there's tons of legendary groups and hit records that are all Bay Area artists. You know,
absolutely. Super strong in the music genealogy, man. The Bay is definitely in the fabric for sure.
Absolutely. And it's crazy how the Bay has done that with both hip hop and R&B. People don't really stop and say that, but they did it to both markets equally.
Absolutely, and that's another thing that I'm trying to progress is keeping, putting the R&B style vocal with the hip hop, beats. Like that's just what feels like. I love the chords and the keys, and the beautiful love songs like Tank and stuff like that. I love it. Tank is a goat for sure. But like the way we do music in the Bay, I just feel like this is my lane, doing it like this. You know what I'm talking about?
Let me ask you this, man. What's your take on somebody like Larry June and what he's brought, to the game, and with his roots in the Bay Area, man? What you feel about that dude?
Man, I'm gonna say off top, man, I am a huge fan of Larry June, even outside of music, because my first name is Larry and I'm a junior.
Wow.
There you go. All right.
That was just,
you are a Larry June. That's deep.
That was automatic. I was like, ooh, I should have did that name.
Like, damn, he got me.
He got me. But you know what? And then just the way he spits, man, and I mean, it's just always the vibe, man. His vibe is impeccable to me.
That's what's up right there. Hey, Soulcat, the homie Alberto was asking where he can hear some more of your music. So can you point them in a direction, or where can we get some more?
So there, all the songs that I've been on, man, or that I do are on all DSPs, man. You can find them all over Spotify, iTunes, everything. Just search. So there's actually a few different Soulcats, man, which kind of irritated me a little bit. So I'm working on getting that trademark. Got to get that trademark, man.
Got to do it, man.
Can't have all those out there. Got to send out some cease and desist letters.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? So definitely in all DSPs, man. You can find me out there, man.
You see the logo on his chest right now. You'll see it on the DSP on whatever he's on. It's spelled just like that, man.
For sure. A lot of music out there with Stress. Music out there. Song I did with Jay Diggs called what? Golly, I just listened to it today. Mac and Words did that one with Ray Tona on the production. So that one was tight. Did one with
I love that Dream Girl with Stressmatic.
Dream Girl
is one of my favorite records.
That's a great
bro.
record
like,
right there.
That record, whoa.
The main reason why I love working with Stress is because he's not afraid to be different.
Absolutely.
Right.
He's not afraid to take you on a whole different type of journey. And like I was saying earlier about brush strokes and canvases and all that, like he's down to like build some different type of stuff. And then hooking up with Droop, I mean that just, you know what I mean? Droop ain't afraid to be different either. He ain't
not at all.
He ain't afraid, you know what I mean? So
there still ain't too many people that sample Sade for a whole project, and you know what I mean? Like people don't even be having the balls to do it. And I was
you know what's gonna happen is they're gonna make like, because they're not afraid to do that, they're gonna make one of those records, and maybe they already have, and it just hasn't gotten the chance to like hit everywhere. But they can make a record that goes from just something to the whole fucking world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like a Billie Eilish record or a Tyler the Creator record or something that like out of nowhere people are like, what sound is this?
What the fuck is that?
I'm just saying that shit could happen, man.
Yep.
But it's like you were saying, Soulcat, it's because they're not afraid to push the envelope, to try things, to do shit, and just be consistent and keep making art.
Having fun.
Keep making
art. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Keep making art.
Stay on the case,
So let's do this, man. Y'all made some art together. Maintain. I'm gonna take myself out of this one because I'm not on this record. I do make a cameo in the video. Oh yeah, right there in the beginning, it's me. But y'all work together on this record, man. Give us just a little backstory, then let's play this video real quick.
You know, it was Larry June week. You feel me? Everybody love Frisco. I'm gonna say that. Ain't too many people like I don't like Frisco. You weird if you say that, right? So it can be some tourist shit. I'm a hip hop head myself. So much amazing music has came from San Francisco, California, from day one. That's what the vibe of the song is, man. Showing some love to Frisco, showing it to the Bay in general. You know what I mean? And there it is. And one more tidbit. Infamous or Berto, you know what I mean? He heard a version and he was like, bro, I want throw some sauce on there for me. So Soulcat voice hopped in my head and I reached out, and this is what y'all get with that. Let's go.
Let's check it out. Domino.
Sacramento nigga, but I love my whole state. Anytime I get a chance, I'ma dip to the bay, like an hour away. Anyway, I need a bubble tea, gas in my vibe, paper rolling up a Taylor. 2 fingers in the air when I slide through. All peace and love when I pass through. You gotta watch how you move. The city got turf politics too. Make the wrong turn, it might not be. I gas up, hit the gas and head to the bay. On my way to the city today, just a quick getaway to free my mind, put in work every day, more than 9 to 5. I gas up, hit the gas and head to the bay. On my way to the city today, just a quick getaway to free my mind, put in work every day, more than 9 to 5. I be rolling planes like we used to roll Vegas, Frisco, Oakland, taught the world how to be a player and keep it PI. Flavors in the sky, smoking like a chimney. Most of my dunks is SB, like FTC. After I smoke at the beach, it's time to eat on the way to Vegan Mile. Break bread with Don Toriano, then hit the freeway, 80 East, I go head home.
To the island, right next to the bridge, in the middle of the ocean, where the players live.
city today. Just a quick getaway to free my mind. Put in work every day, more than 9 to 5. I gas up, hit the gas and head to the bay. On my way to the city today. Just a quick getaway to free my mind. Put in work every day, more than 9 to 5.
That shit was fucking fantastic, man.
You see what I'm talking about, though?
How do I get y'all back? Where'd y'all go?
Where'd everybody go?
Oh, yeah. Hold on, Soulcat, man. I started to hear you. You was about to get off right there at the end, man. I heard it coming out right there, man. Oh,
hey, look though, bro. When he started doing it, I'm like, where the fuck did them vocals come, bro? I didn't leave. I didn't. How did that happen? What is going on here? Right, live right now for y'all. Wow.
Yeah,
send it
man.
back. Like throw that on there too, bro.
Yeah, Domino was just saying that y'all sound real smooth together, man.
So, right on. I appreciate you, Domino. Yeah, that's a vibe, beat, man. That beat is going.
Yeah, that felt great, man. Man, tell us just a little bit more about some of them visuals real quick, man.
So we pulled up at Larry's spot. That was the boba spot. You feel me? Like I said, he's an investor there. Then I slid over the bridge to Oakland, the vegan mob. And Don Terriano is from Frisco, you know what I mean? So I'm still showing love to the city and Oakland over there, man. I just had a good time, man. I had some good food. And it was just a good day overall. Started out with my partner. That's how you see Boots at the beginning of the video. That's how the day started. And good times, man. I can't say it no other way, man. That record feel to me the way it feel to y'all. It just feels
good. Alberto did some color grading on that shit too, man?
Yeah. He been making these things I can sprinkle on every video, man. So I always throw his sprinkles in there. He didn't get to pull up and film, but Ghost was going crazy and vibrant visuals, you know what I mean? When you see that drone, that's Jose, but he did some other crazy shit with the drone in that one. So
yeah, that was sick, man. Although Alberto did just say fuck your shoes, so I did just gotta go to the shoe cam real quick, you know, one time.
Fuck your shoes.
You know, get the little drop.
That was real, man.
There at one time. That's what's up
super
right
clean.
there, man. So, you know, why not? But Soulcat, man, what you working on, or what, you know, you got the 90 and the 65, but you know, you working on a project? Are you just putting out some music right now, or you know, where you at?
I'm just putting out music, man. I'm not worried about trying to get 20, 15, 20 songs, 8, 9 songs all together before I put something out. I'm just gonna drop them as I make them, man. I'm trying to do do a song a month, man. Just throw it out there. See, it's like fishing. You know what I'm talking about? So see who catches on.
You speaking Filet's language when you talking about fishing, man. You know, because he's not here tonight because it's his daughter's birthday. Happy birthday, Naya.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
And then Tone Tech wasn't feeling too good, so he's not riding with us tonight. But it's all good. We got Soulcat joining us, so it's a good thing.
Yeah.
We are talking about Larry June. We got some people tapping in. Obviously, Filet did just say fuck your shoes, so thank you very much there. But Maintain, like for somebody who doesn't know much about June, man, where do you start at? Where do you point them? Do they go right to this Great Escape Alchemist project, or do they go somewhere else?
Let me see, man. Mr. Midnight's a good one to go with. 30-Day Run. He's got a lot of projects with Cardo Got Wings. You can check all those. He's got some joints with Harry Fry, but you really can't go wrong with Larry June's catalog, to be honest with you. Even if you dig back and you catch the beginning of the career, I mean, that's what artists do. We grow and we evolve, right? But you can really just put him on shuffle. You know what I mean? You got a Pandora or something, wherever you can make your little playlist. Go just grab one already put together out there, even if it's YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's got a large catalog for you to enjoy.
Large.
And it's a vibe. And watching the growth has been awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I think he said 2019, $1 million ain't enough. he done definitely surpassed that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He told y'all it wasn't then.
Now, Soulcat, what else are you listening to right now? What music are you feeling? What's on your radar right now?
Man, there's a kid named something Day. Can't remember his name. He's a vocalist. I'm listening to October London. Oh no, October.
Snoop artist.
Snoop artist. Yeah. That dude. If he ain't
Marvin Gaye
reincarnated, boy.
Literally.
I mean, literal reincarnation. Vocally, at least.
Okay.
I think it's October London.
October London. Yep, I think that's it. Yep. So I'm listening to Jagged Edge is still putting out music, so I'm listening to their stuff. I get a lot of inspiration from them because their vocals and harmony is insane. I'm definitely listening to Larry June. Definitely listen to the classic folks, man. I vibe to Thames. I vibe to let's see, man. There's a lot of artists. I try to stay pretty rounded, man, with artists that make good music. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I feel that, man.
Yep.
That's what we do here. We just like to talk about good music, share good music, learn about music. You know, like I said, somebody maybe never even heard of Larry June taps in. They're like, I'm going to go check him out. And they're like, oh, shit. You know, it's always like, I don't know. We say this often when you have somebody that you either trust or or you dig something about their energy or vibe and they put you onto something or they suggest something because they feel it too. You already have like, oh, okay, well, if and Maintain's done this for me for so many years. When he's like, you need to check so-and-so, I'm like, I guess I do because I know your ear and I know the shit that you bump and that you slap. I'm going to have to go check that out. Actually, I do want to shout out this homie too. He had hit me on Instagram and he might be out there. I don't know if you ever met him, Soulcat, because he's out there, I think in like Benicia area. His dude, his name is Nick Severe and he's got some cool visuals and some cool slaps and he just put out a record featuring a dude named June B, and he got another one called Uninspired that he had just put out. But I like the sound of this, so I want y'all to hear this real quick, and I'll play a couple of verses on this so you can check something out from another Bay Area artist. Shout out to my man Nick Severe doing something right here, though.
I slipped and fell a couple of times, but I always got right back up and kept it pushing. Nobody held me back, I just had to get it. I knew I was going far in life, yeah. The only person that can stop it is me.
And my dude on here busting too. Watch how he goes like this.
Gotta keep it pushing.
I got a lot of pull, so I keep it pushing. Sleeping on these bands, gotta keep some cushion. I see them people looking. I'm from Cali, but these bars got it feeling like I grew up in the streets of Brooklyn. Put me anywhere in the world, I'm universal. Do this shit on the fly with very few rehearsals. And I don't fuck with these guys, ain't into choosing circles. False advertisement and lies, they fast food commercials. Anything in life worth doing, just know I overdid it. Rapping just to piss off rappers, and I'm so committed. Even though they know I'm a GOAT, I bet they won't admit it. This world don't owe you shit, you gotta go and get it. So I'm picking up where I left off. Looking at this list of the greats, you getting left off. Playing the game like they laid all the refs off. Call me Brett Favre, the way I'm getting these checks off. Yeah.
I done slipped and fell a couple of times, but I always got right back up and kept
That's
it
gas.
pushing. Nobody held me
Yeah,
back,
that's
I
hard.
just had to get it. I knew I was going far in life, yeah. The only person that can stop it is me.
Hey.
And I refuse to let up.
Yeah, so and I know with the singing hooks and stuff, that's kind of, that's a Bay thing too, where you can get on there and go hard and then have somebody singing on your hook, man. So yeah, Nick Severe, it's called Keep Pushing with the homie June B on it too. So just want to salute them, and they got some visuals on quite a few records. It's good, and like we were saying, we just like to share music and share art and congratulate and salute other people that are out there doing their thing. And it doesn't take much, but just the commitment and the willingness to put your shit out there. And I know for a long time, it's like you can make it and it's never good enough. And I feel like Domino was saying this on our 1 year episode that like, it probably is good enough. If the people around you are like, man, that shit is cool, man, put it out. It's not that hard to put it out now. And you'd be surprised how well, people respond to it often. You know what I'm saying? And it takes balls to put your shit out too. And I just congratulate anybody. And sometimes it's not going to be for me. Or, you know, Soulcat might not be feeling it, or Maintain might not be feeling it. But that doesn't mean we don't salute it. You know what I'm saying?
If it makes you feel away, share it. It's that simple.
Yep.
Yeah.
Share it with somebody you think going to enjoy it, and they probably will.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. So, I don't know, man. I feel like I wish I knew a whole lot more about Larry June to discuss. I'm learning about him. I'm interested in diving more into his catalog.
I'll give you one thing about Larry that I think separates him and why the world is beginning to appreciate him. He took a different approach to his branding just by being a black man rapping in the game and be talking about health as simple as eating your oranges and drinking water. Like, he really pushed that line, and it's been a game changer. You know what I mean? He promotes being healthy mentally, physically. You know what I mean? And that's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah,
actually,
yeah,
I mean, we should certainly congratulate and salute that. Soulcat, what's your thoughts, man?
I'm just saying. I'm just thinking to myself. I got to do the same thing you got to do, brother. I gotta dive into his catalog, because he's getting more and more intriguing as I listen, and I become more of a fan as I go down the rabbit hole. So
absolutely.
What he's doing is very eye opening to me. So that's dope. Yeah.
You asked me about a project to recommend. Go listen to the Orange Print. The Orange Print is a good definition point in his career, from what he was doing right before that the fans knew about, and then everything he's doing right now. That's a catapult project for sure.
And then maybe what you want to do is drink some orange juice while you listen, because I know he's big into orange juice. Does he have like his own orange juice? Because I feel like
he's had Uncle Larry's orange juice, bro. Like his hustle game, bro. Like, let me see what I can say this. You know how 40's got crazy hustle game?
Yeah, Larry June's
like a new.
He's like the next version of that.
I feel in many ways he definitely is, bro.
Watch, he gonna buy some.
You guys
some
know
orange fields and shit.
There's a shoe company called Lakai, skateboard company, right? Mm-hmm. He's had his own shoe a few times already, bro. You know what I mean? He's damn near throwing the ball out at the Giants game. You know what I mean? Like, they love him in his city, and the world loves him. You know what I mean? If you like old schools, he's always got some dope cars to enjoy. He run with Currency a lot. You know what I mean? So if you like Currency, you're gonna like Larry.
I did notice that about like all of his, so much of his artwork is like, it's like a cool picture of just him in like a cool ass whip, whether it's like an old Corvette or like a Rari.
But they're all his, though, bro.
I know. No leases paid cash. I know that, but like I like good photography. I feel like the best album covers is just a dope ass picture. Every now and again, it might be some artwork, but to me, like that's I think I was just telling you about that when you were up here, man. Like, I love a good picture, which is a very simple 100%. Graphic. That's all I need, man.
Yeah, taught me that a long time ago, actually. I definitely am super picky on artwork because it makes a difference, man. Ain't nobody going to pick up your project. They wouldn't pick it up out the store. They're not going to click on it on a digital service if it doesn't appeal to you instantly.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
Yep, that's what it is. So I say this, man. I really enjoyed that 90 and the 65. So I just want to play it one more time while we still got Soulcat rocking with us tonight. So we're going to vibe out to this. Then we're going to kind of wrap up, and then we're going to slide out and play that Maintain record one more time. But check this out, y'all.
Never have someone to keep me so trust up is crazy.
But true, I'm on the 50 getting off on Y. I'm kinda on one. We had shots. What you doing, A? Send me a pic. You look good as hell in the flick. Did you cook? A? Make me a plate. When I make it, we gon' be straight.
We gon' be straight.
Doing 90 in the 65.
65.
65.
Matic.
65, yeah. And I'm on my way to you. Said I'm trying to get to you. I'm doing 90
in the 65.
Yeah. And I'm on my way to you. Said I'm trying to get to you.
Yeah, that's fucking great. That's a fantastic. That's a great record, man. I'm happy we all connected on that tonight, man. That sounds great, man. I wish you the best of luck with that. I hope more and more people get to hear it. Everybody that's tapped in tonight, share that record. Let people know, man. Soulcat's got some shit, and Matic is on there. Sure. It's fantastic music, and you just got good energy, and you're a good dude. So I wish you the best with this record, man. I want to see that shit just go.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Thank you for rocking with us, bro. Thank you for sprinkling with us, man.
Hey, thanks for tapping in, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, more in the future for sure.
We'll keep going.
Man. So I guess, man, we'll wrap up for the night. I'm gonna take me and Maine off. Soulcat, any closing thoughts for the night before we slide out of here, bro?
Man, y'all just keep looking for me, keep checking for me, because more music is coming, man. I also got a song out there called Impress. You can find that right now. That's on all DSPs as well, man. Tap in, keep an eye on your boy. Doing music, a lot of music. Videos coming too, so
appreciate you, fam. That's what it is.
Thank you.
Maintain, man. What about you, man? Closing thoughts for the night, man, and then we'll hit you with that record one more time. We'll take it next to the bridge one more time.
Closing thoughts. Let's see, man. Do what makes you happy. Don't wait on things. You know what I mean? Keep pushing. Don't hold on to shit that you think somebody ain't gonna understand. Fuck if they don't understand. You put it out, it feels great. And that applies to everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Big Dante was just shouting you out too, saying that you about to get on there.
Oh, you gonna tell him about that? Yeah, I mean, he sent me one of them
Dante
ones.
just did it, man. He just said it. So, man, there's some good shit on the way, man. Yeah, all love, brother. So we'll be back next week. We're gonna give it up for Gangstar, and we're gonna go down that hip hop rabbit hole. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be a great episode. We're gonna give it up.
Rest in peace, Guru.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
DJ Premier, man, one of the greatest hip hop producers and DJs of all time, man. So it's gonna be a fun episode. We look forward to that. We're gonna slide out and hit you with that next to the bridge one more time. We appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for riding with us every week. Hell Years Podcast. We do it live Wednesday at 8 o'clock. And then you can always catch them up on all of the different audio podcast services, Spotify's and the Apple Music's and all those. And then you can check the video podcast always where you're at right now, right here on YouTube. And there's a lot of past episodes y'all can go check out. So we appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Search for them videos too. I've been uploading them.
Yeah, and Maintain's got a bunch of videos out there too. He's been uploading them. Check them out.
Domino.
I'm headed to the island, right next to the bridge. In the middle of the ocean, where the players live. Say I'm headed to the island, right next to the bridge. In the middle of the ocean, where the players live.
I'm a Sacramento nigga, but I love my whole state. Anytime I get a chance, I'ma dip to the bay, like an hour away. Anyway, I need a bubble tea, gas in my vibe, paper rolling up a Taylor. 2 fingers in the air when I slide through. All peace and love when I pass through. You gotta watch how you move. The city got turf politics too. Make the wrong turn, it might not be. I gas up, hit the gas and head to the bay. On my way to the city today, just a quick getaway to free my mind, put in work every day, more than 9 to 5. I gas up, hit the gas and head to the bay. On my way to the city today, just a quick getaway to free my mind, put in work every day, more than 9 to 5. I be rolling planes like we used to roll Vegas, Frisco, Oakland, taught the world how to be a player and keep it PI. Flavors in the sky, smoking like a chimney. Most of my dunks is SB, like FTC. After I smoke at the beach, it's time to eat on the way to Vegan Mile. Break bread with Don Toriano, then hit the freeway, 80 East, I go, head home.
To the island, right next to the bridge. In the middle of the ocean, where the players live. Said I'm headed to the island, right next to the bridge. Yeah, in the middle of the ocean, where the players live.
I gas up, hit the gas and head to the bay. On my way to the city today, just a quick getaway to free my mind, put in work every day, more than 9 to 5. I gas up, hit the gas and head to the bay. On my way to the city today, just a quick getaway to free my mind, put in work every day, more than 9 to 5.
The Hella Years Podcast. The Hella Years Podcast. With Zach Woodruff, Filet, Maintain, Tone Tech, Hip Hop, and Wellness.